Hey everyone, and welcome to another Yin10. For this week's sequence, you will want to make sure that you have a wall space that you can utilize for the majority of the poses. So once you have that set up, we'll go ahead and begin with our legs up the wall. So once you're set up, I like to have my hips pretty snug with the wall, but you can always scoot further back if you feel like you've got a lot of resistance through your low back and hamstrings. And then it might be useful to have a few props nearby. I'm going to use 2 blocks and a blanket. We're going to come into our supported legs up the wall variation with our butterfly legs. So starting to bring the soles of the feet together and let the knees just kind of butterfly out and open. Now, if you happen to have a blanket or a yoga strap, you could wrap it around your ankles for a little extra sense of grounding and support. I like to create a little knot to kind of make it feel like I don't really have to hold my feet together. And then you can use blocks or books, whatever you have nearby if you want to give your outer legs just a little bit of boundary here. So once you're set up and you feel supported in the ways that you need to, we'll go ahead and just close down the eyes. Just allowing gravity to draw you in, letting the breath move slowly and easily. Really focusing this week on just being supported, leaning into the strong structures that we have in place in our physical surroundings and in our lives, emotionally and energetically. What are your foundational walls in your life that help to hold you up? A lot of times we try to function as if we don't need any walls or boundaries. We actually function best when we have support. When we try to release some of our control over everything, allowing those foundations to actually rise up and meet us. It's really nourishing for the body, for the mind, for the spirit. And spend some time here just settling into your support system. You might notice gravity drawing you in a little deeper the longer that you're here. As long as it feels safe in your body, allow yourself to sink and settle. And whenever you're ready, we're going to just transition into the next variation for today. So if you have the feet bound in any way, go ahead and remove your props. You can place them wherever. We're going to just start to take the legs up and then out like a V. Again, you can use additional props to support yourself here. Just allow the legs to sink as wide as you want them to go. Keep the breath moving. Let it support you here. The shape is a little more vulnerable and open. Your breath is continually working to calm and to center you. So return to it if you start to feel a little anxious. When you're ready, you can start to guide the legs back together. I like to take my hands to the outer legs to kind of help in that process. Go ahead and bring them all the way together, just planting the feet to the wall and letting the knees sink in close. Give yourself a big hug, maybe wrapping the arms around the shins. And then from here, just move any props out of the way to one side, comfortable seat. Then once you've arrived, go ahead and guide the hands together at the heart, thanking yourself for showing up, for taking the time to spend 10 minutes on your mat. Notice the shift, the change that it's generated within you. We'll see you again tomorrow. Namaste.